A beautiful Heights home right here in the Houston Heights. Look at this. It's a beautiful design. Now, what's different about this property is that you get a front parking space here, you get a yard, you get a little side yard, and you get two extra front parking spaces. Then, of course, you got all of this street parking. Now, excuse the noise, a little bit of dust that we got because we're still building properties out here. But I love the design of these two homes right here. Look at this. Something that you really don't see. Let's just take a look at it again. I really love it. Now, this is a 3,000 square foot home. Well, nearly 3,000 square feet. And it sits on a 3,000 square foot lot. And that's why you have this extra space here. Keep in mind, land costs money. Land costs a lot of money here in the Heights area, especially Interloop area. So let's go take a look at this. Let's look a closer look at this property. Now, if you notice, the brick has some nice brickwork, nice underlay here, and it's a very steel, has steel here, which is amazing. Has a little access there for our cameras. I'm gonna go to the side yard right here. Now this is it's gated. I just have the gate open. Okay. We're coming in here. It's a brand new home, 3,000 square feet, or nearly 3,000 square feet on a 3,000 square foot lot. Excuse the dust. So we have these beautiful wood floors that it seems to be trending now. This is in all the expensive houses. This is in the 700s, 700,000 range. It has a beautiful island here under a mountain here, so you can put some stools there. Notice it has the waterfall edge with the marble countertops. You got plenty of counter space here. So you got this area, and this area here. And it's first floor living with the high ceilings. These ceilings are about at least 14 feet in this area here. And of course, you got the yard space. Let's open that up and see how that looks. Excuse the noise. They're still building. But let's take a look how it would look here when you're entertaining. You have the kids outside. You come home from work, and they finished building these guys too. So this is that big open area here. First floor living, modern design, Houston Heights. You got this beautiful kitchen. You got the soft closed countertops. You got the well, this isn't necessarily a farmer sink because that farmer sink would have that piece right here. This is just an undermount square, which I really don't like, but they look nice. Bosch appliances, which is a big plus. You come out here, you have a nice yard. Now remember, these homes don't have yards in the inner loop area. So when you get a house in the inner loop, in the Houston Heights with the yard, it's just a plus. Now he put the green grass, this is turf, but you can put a pool here, no problem. This is a big space. Probably put that air conditioner up here mounted to the house. Got lights out here as well. Excuse all the noise. We're still building those two other ones over there. Let me close this. What do you think? What do you guys think about this wall decor? Take a look at it. Let me zoom in here a little bit. So this is not wallpaper. It's actually it's just an indentation. It looks like a design inside of the wall. Tell me what you guys think about that. Also, they went instead of having the wine area over here, what they always do that. They always put it about right here or right there. They put it to the side of the living room. I want to know, what do you guys think about that design? Also, this trending color. What do you guys think of this trending color that I'm seeing it everywhere in the new homes. Now, this is in the 700,000s, which is cheap because this looks like this house would be priced easily at 1 million. You have this looks like a Thermador, but it's actually Bosch. These are upgraded appliances, not top of the line. Bosch is one level below Thermador or Viking, but still very, very good. This is like chef quality. Also, notice in the Houston Heights, we were doing these very flamboyant vent hoods. I don't know if you remember these, but we had these that would stick out here. Now they're going with something a little bit more modern and edgy, not so much, design. And I don't know. What do you guys think about this? It's just very normal, but it still looks great. I'm just asking for your opinion. Now, over here, they have a nice, looks like a 24 by 24 window when you're doing the dishes. And of course, you have the gate, but at least you can look up at the trees. And I think that's a really nice little touch there. The fixtures look good. You get a very big open area. Let's see what's behind this door. Oh, look at that. Okay, so we got a big pantry area outside of the kitchen. So you got this big pantry area. What? God, you got another closet over here. Oh my gosh, that's beautiful. Okay, let's walk in. Now I'm going to go upstairs, and this is where it gets a little bit tricky. Okay, this is where it gets a little tricky because when you come up here, they usually don't have this space. They never have a space like this. It's usually a little room right here, which is the laundry room. This is the hallway right here, and it just goes straight this way. But instead, this designer decided to have this big open space here. And I think you can put either like an office space right in this area. Let me see if I can do that. Shit. Right in here, a nice office space. Maybe if you had a kid, you could do like a fenced area here to keep the kid in there. So yeah, that's great. Let's go with the master bedroom. This house has a humongous master bedroom. Now these are 20 feet ceilings, 20 feet ceilings, and you could tell it's kind of like a triangle almost. That is nice. Wow. And look at these windows. Look at these windows. Wow. Let me step back a little bit. That is something else. I don't think it's doing it justice, but it is amazing. And then he went with not only do you have this big square here, but you also have this side here, which is great. Fantastic. Okay. So we're going to keep on going. Let's look at this tour of a Houston Heights home that's modern. We come to the left, and this is where you have that spa-like bath, okay? Of course, of course, you're going to have this beautiful tub here with a separate shower. These are both, let me get tell it's all marble in here. Nice backsplash with a tile. I don't know if I like that. A little bit too busy in my taste, but I don't know. In the comments, let me know if you think this is a little bit too busy, a little spider webby. But hey, everybody has their own design. Still beautiful. Then we went with the beautiful marble here. Now, this shower can fit four people easily. Shower, and then you got the seating area here, so you can easily, like, if you need to shave your legs or so. I definitely need to shave my legs. Excuse me, I'm in my gym clothes. Now, you only have one shower head, so it's a little bit interesting. You can have another two or three of them. Now, you have a hers, which is a lot bigger. Here, you got the hers is a lot bigger than his. Now, keep in mind, this is $700,000. So you're not paying a lot of money. And this is right here in the Houston Heights area. You got this custom closet, and all of this has been built out by carpenters. You got all your drawers in here. And what this does, it does a couple of things, okay? It allows you to free up space in your bedroom. So if you have all that closet space, there's no need for you to have a dresser or some more storage. This is all space for you to live in. All your clothes and all that stuff go inside the closet. Now, I will keep in mind it's over here to the left, and I don't know how I feel about that, but it's okay. High ceilings. One thing it doesn't have is the pull downs where you pull your jacket down. That's one thing it doesn't have. So, you know, can't have it all. This is 700,000, not $1 million. 1 million we'll be looking at later this week, most likely tomorrow. Here goes that flexible area where you can put a office or nursery or something. This is your laundry room right here. Washer, dryer. I'm surprised. Oh, see, they didn't do that. They didn't put the counters here so you can fold clothes. That's interesting. So what you're going to have to do here, put your washer dryer, build the countertop so you can wash the clothes on top, and it looks very professional. It looks very beautiful when people come over. It's just a little touch doesn't cost much. Now here we got two more bedrooms. So we got one over here. It's all wood floors, by the way. Not to mention, I don't know if you guys noticed this, okay? But the kick panels here, the molding, this is about 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 inches. This is your kick panels right here. This is it, it's a lot bigger and it gives it a nice look all the way around the house. I just wanted to show you that real quick. Now, you come in here, you have this shared bath has the same marble throughout the entire house, marble backslash 700,000. This is not 1 million, even though it looks like it is. Okay? Coming through here. And it's a shared bathroom, and that is a little bit of a downfall. I'm not going to lie to you, okay? The reason why I say that is because in this price point of $700,000, they usually have 3 bedrooms, 3.5 baths. Now, that's a fact, but they gave you this flexible space. And everything in life has a cost to it. This space was supposed to be another bathroom. So I don't know how you feel about that. This is a 3 bedroom, 2.5 bath with flexible space. I don't know. Hey, I'm just showing you the property. I want to hear in the comments, what do you guys think about a 3 bedroom, 2.5 bath, 700,000 range? For those that are not just tuning in, we're going to go back outside so you can say, here goes that half bath. Ooh, I skipped over it a bit. Here we go here. And of course, it has that backyard. But I see a lot of people tuning in. We're going to go outside so you can see the outside. Now, we got 4 of these going. One is under contract. This one is available. And what I like about it is that you have all this extra space. So this is your front parking space here. Right there. Front parking space is right here. Okay? For your guests to come in. So if not, your guests would have to park in the street, which is fine. This is all public. This is the Houston Heights area. Let's take a look at the street real quick so you can see what's going on over here. Oh, that's your neighbor, by the way. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 houses there. These are all sold, though. Look good. Small house here, small house here, small house here. And you got some more townhomes over there, very traditional. So when you look at this is very, very modern. And I wish I could use my camera, but I just, the camera's kind of strange. Let me try to see if I could make this bigger. Okay. I don't know. Okay. And we're coming back over here. Okay. So we come over here. We got this nice side yard. I'm in through here, and you got this heavy door, by the way. Now that's another thing. As soon as you walk in, you don't walk into the living room. You have this kind of like padding area right here. You have this little padding area right here. So that's good. I feel good about that. Then you walk to the left and you have this big open living, dining, kitchen combo. Very high ceilings. Very high. These look like 14 feet. It looks, I mean, that's high. Then, of course, you have the yard space. Enough yard space for a pool. So open up here. Now, excuse the noise. We're still building. I want to open this up just once for you guys that are just tuning in and show you how it would look when you're sitting at home on a day like this, especially when it's so beautiful, the weather's so great to have these, these doors open. Now you do have room for a pool. It won't be a humongous pool, but a medium-sized pool. You can imagine the rocks coming down here, waterfall, infinity waterfall or something. It's put that all we have to do is put this, both this to the side of the house. So that's easy. You got a lot of yard space. Now we're going back inside of this Heights house, 700,000. Now I'm very interested to know, what do you guys think of this wooden design on the main floor? That is not wallpaper. This is wood. I want to know, what do you guys think of that? And I also want to know, how do you feel about the wine cooler being in the living room? We had this, used to be like this in the night. I'm sorry, what? I started in real estate 2005. So in 2005 and 7, during the recession, we had the wine cooler here initially. But in 2000, I guess 13, we started putting it over here. So I want to know, how do you feel about the wine chiller being over there? We got this nice, beautiful microwave undermount here hidden. We got the square modern undermount sink, but I don't like undermount sinks because you have to go like this. Watch. When you're washing, they look really pretty. But when you're washing dishes and the eggs and stuff, you have to go like this and clean it. And it looks really nice. But usability, in my opinion, I don't know. Look at this right here. This little touch is nice. So you got this huge window, 24 by 24. This is 24 by 20. No, wait a minute. No, it's not. It's bigger than that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, it's 4 feet by 4 feet. Okay, 4 feet. 48 by 48. But that's huge. Nice, 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 nice open area. You can always tell when, with the fixtures of a property, these fixtures cost more. They're a little bit more, heavier. Man, I cannot use my camera. These like that. Then you got this pantry area here to the left. Then you got another pantry area here. Just big area. You can step in here. It's amazing. So that's it for this tour here in the Houston Heights. I want to know, what do you guys think of this beautiful brand new home, 700,000 range, and it has 3 bedrooms, 2.5 baths with a flexible office space. Has a pool area, has the front parking. It is inside the Houston Heights. It is not in Independence. It's not in Washington. This is in the Houston Heights. I want to know, what do you guys think of this beautiful property? I hope to hear from you in the comments. If you have any questions, shoot me a text. Call me 832-900-3132. Let me see if I can reverse this. I want to show my face here for you guys that don't know me. I don't know how to do it on this fancy thing. Let's take a look. Video settings. Video. Oh, shit. Oh, here we go. Fun. Okay. Hey, sorry, I'm in my gym clothes right now. I'm working on my house right now. I stay here in the Heights as well. Boop, 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 boop. But what do you guys think about this property? It's almost 3,000 square feet, but the designer went with 3 bedrooms, 2.5 baths, which is it's very different, because in this price point, it's usually 3 bedrooms, 3.5 baths. So I want to know, what do you guys think about that? Of course, we have the front parking, which is fantastic. We have the yard space in the back. That's usually we have 2,500 square feet, but this lot was 6,000 square feet, so it's 3,000 square feet. So you get a bigger yard in the backyard. If this house was back in 15, this is in the 20s. So if it was 15, 14, 12, 19, and it was closer to Heights Boulevard, it'd easily be worth $1 million. But because it's in the 20s, in the Heights, but it's still in the 20s, they priced it very, very aggressively. It's set in the 700s. And we have all the pictures of $1 million house. What else is there? We got the high ceilings. Is there anything else that we got the Bosch? We do get the Bosch kitchen appliances. They're not Viking. Now, Viking or Sub Zero or anything like that. But hey, we're not paying 1 million. We have $300,000 left over. So I think, in my opinion, they priced this house very well for what you get. The only thing you have to think about is that bath space. That's the only thing. But other than that, square footage wise, living square footage wise, very good. The yard is very good. The parking is very good. The design is very good. The only thing we're gonna kind of tricky on is that bathroom we're missing. Because if we put it on Airbnb, they would want their own Airbnb. I mean, their own bath. So I don't know. This is a tough one. We're going to take a look at some $1 million properties tomorrow. 1.1 million. And I want to know, what do you guys think? Anyways, I'm Alan, the Houston Heights real estate broker. I hope you liked the video. If you did, hit that thumbs up, subscribe, notification bell, all that good stuff. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Let me see how I stop this thing. This is high